Good evening, folks, and welcome to Hudson River Park's final virtual Sunset on the Hudson concert. Thank you for joining us every Thursday this summer for such a special series of virtual Sunset on the Hudson shows. Sunset on the Hudson is a part of Hudson River Park's Summer of Fun virtual programming series. All summer long, there's been fun and learning for the whole family, and it's not over yet. Many series are extending into the fall, including but not limited to Bollywood and Bhangra, Hudson River Kids, and much, much more. For more information, you can visit hudsonriverpark.org. Our featured performers tonight are Zach Comtois and Mark Fortier. Zach is an incredible guitarist, performer, and bandleader who has shared the stage with the likes of Keb Mo, Britney Spears, Bryce, just to name a few. We're so lucky to have him for the first time on the Sunset on the Hudson page. Welcome, Zach.
I wanted to make a dramatic entrance.
I love it. Very dramatic. And Mark.
We wanted to walk on. We wanted to keep the mystery alive before we started playing.
Was that cool?
Really cool. Very cool. So we have a couple of questions we'd love to ask y'all and get to know you a little bit more before you get into playing. So I think the first one is when did you both start playing and what inspired you to get into music? Did you grow up in a musical household or?
I did, yeah. I grew up in a really musical household. My dad was and still is a professional musician, and my mom always listened to musical theater and all sorts of records while I was growing up. I started playing drums when I was 7, and I played drums for a few years. Drums were like my primary instrument until I became a teenager and I wanted to be out in the front.
Get a little more visibility.
Yeah. So I started playing guitar when I was 14. What about you, Mark?
I'm glad you asked, Zach. I played drums when I was 12 and still play drums. So guitar isn't really my main thing. So
we're putting them to the test tonight, folks.
We're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, I started playing drums when I was 12. Played guitar a little bit, but grew up in a musical family. My dad's a drummer as well. We met when we were 14.
14. He got me in trouble in history class.
That's true.
What happened?
Something hilarious during class. I made him laugh.
I started laughing, and all the teacher saw was me laughing and was like, "Oh, you think that's funny, Zach? See if it's funny on the other side of the room." And we've been friends ever since.
Yes.
Love it. So y'all are both playing guitar tonight. Do you ever both play drums together?
Oh, that would be fun. That's a good question.
No one's ever asked that, and that would be awesome.
You may have just started something. A song that's just vocals and drums.
Yeah.
And play and sing.
That's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
I love it. So I think, can you tell us a little bit more about, you're both musicians, and Zach, I know you're both a musician and play in groups, and then also a lot of times you're a band leader. Can you talk a little bit more about the difference between those two experiences?
Yeah, so I mean, the thing that I usually think about if I'm leading a band is you're kind of like playing the band like a conductor. So I try to like, especially if there's someone in the group who's like unsure about one of the tunes we're doing, I kind of like, usually Mark, I like give him, visual cues of when I want him to make hits and stuff like that. And that's a really fun thing to do. I always love leading bands, but when I'm just playing guitar, I can kind of focus on the nuance a little more and maybe like improvisation a little more. Because hone in on that one thing, whereas if I'm musical directing or band leading, it's like I kind of have to stay in the zone and watch what everybody else is doing. But both are great, and I enjoy doing both things.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I have heard that y'all are debuting a couple of new songs tonight. Can you tell us more about this?
We are, yeah. So Mark and I started working on a new record in April. Basically, everything was fine March 1st as far as, and shortly after that, the world kind of ground to a screeching halt, especially in the entertainment business. And, there was, I want to say 3 weeks of like, oh my God, what do we do? And once we kind of got our legs under us, we had both been talking about making a record for years, and although the quarantine situation has had several multitudes of negative effects, one of the silver linings of this situation is we, as musicians, have this overabundance of time. So it became like a put up or shut up situation. Like, well, we've been talking about making a record, so let's do it.
Yeah.
And we sort of found a groove back in like April, May, and are probably 10 songs in. But as far as songs that are like finished, fork in them and wrapped in a bow, we've got about 4 that we're debuting tonight, and we're really excited to break them out.
That's awesome. We are too. And sort of in that same vein, how can folks best support you in your work during this time?
Yeah, so right now, as far as like updates on what we're working on, I think both of us are going to be posting on Instagram. So mine is Zach Comtois, ZachComtois. His is Mark Fortier.
No,
Hi, my name is Mark. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mark F.
Hi, my name is Mark F. And we're going to post updates on that, and we'll have, ETAs for when a single is due to drop, or if we have a music video coming out or something like that. So if you want to support, check us out on Instagram.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, with that, I'm going to let y'all get to it.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
So we are super excited to be a part of the Hudson River Park Sunset on the Hudson. We've been looking forward to this for months at this point, and to be honest, we've used it as a motivator to finish new material. So it's we're really excited to debut some new stuff tonight. The first song that we're playing is not new. This is a song that I wrote about 12 years ago when I was an angsty college graduate, recent college graduate, and this song is called Love You Out Loud. And it's in E minor for those of you following along.
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. I'm tired of holding my breath. I told you silence is not my friend, and your apathy is beating me to death, and I just don't want to see this end. And I didn't think that you want to go away, and I thought if I tried to change your mind, you might have stayed. No one really knows I'm supposed to be brave. I'm gonna start trying right now. I wanna say I love you out loud. My fingers are shaking in my coat, and my feet take me miles, just not where I wanna be. And I'm biting back this pain in my throat, and my mind and my heart wanna start to agree. And I didn't think that you wanna go away, and I thought if I tried to change your mind, you might have stayed. No one really knows that I'm close to being brave, and I'm gonna start trying right now. I wanna say I love you out loud. It's killing time to get to you. Everything I do is killing time to get to you. And I didn't think that you wanna go away. And I thought if I tried to change your mind, you might have stayed. No one really knows that I'm scared of being brave. I wanna change and I think I know how. I'm gonna say I love you out loud. Out loud. Woo! For those of you following along, that phone call in the middle of the song came from Mark's phone and was sent to his computer. Isn't that fun? Press the Zoom icon at the bottom. That'll bring you back. Just a little technical difficulties. We're professionals, folks. You don't worry about anything. We've got this under control. Here, let's open up the chat. I think we got some messages in the chat here.
Can you read it?
Not really. Yeah, looking forward to hearing the new music, and Kate Steinberg is ready to hear the new songs. Well, Kate, I hate to disappoint you, but you've already heard them. But we'll play them for you anyway. You'll have to bear with me, folks. Even with the glasses, that font is awfully small. But this will be a fun thing we can do together. We can get in there. Mark's going to be my designated reader.
Yeah, I got you. That's all we got for now.
Did I nail those? How do you like that? I could read ads. I won't, but I could. So on the subject of new songs, let's play a new one. Here's a, for everyone out there who's ever seen the TV show You, I was inspired to write the song by Joe Goldberg because I found his character incredibly interesting in the way that he continuously was justifying his insane behavior to himself. So see if you can spot the moment where the narrator of this song gets a little too creepy.
I've never seen the show, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Her eyes were fixed on a book that didn't have a cover, and I pretended like I was looking at the map above her. And what if I never got a chance to tell her something clever at all? And what if I never grabbed her hand and held on forever? So let's go, run it out, and I'll show you everything. You know it's with me, it's with me. So baby, what if I never, what if I never? What if you ignore me? 'Cause I really think you would adore me. And what if we never left this train to start a life together? So let's go, running out, and I'll show you everything, and you'll know it's with me, but baby, what if I never, what if I never? And if you get to know me, then I'll never let you leave again. So let's go, we're running out, and I'll show you everything, and you'll know it's with me, and baby, what if I never, so let's go, we're running out, and I'll show you everything, you'll know it's with me, but baby, what if I never, Yay! We did it!
Our first new song.
I'm imagining loads of thunderous applause. I can almost hear it all the way here in Massachusetts.
I can hear it.
I see it. Has anyone seen the latest Star Wars movie?
Are you asking if anyone is?
Has anyone seen that? Has anyone seen that? Because there's going to be a lot of quotes from that tonight. Just so you know, just we're all on the same page. So this next song is another new song. It's, as far as dynamics are concerned, this is at the opposite end of the spectrum. This is a song that I got an idea from another TV show, because in quarantine, you pretty much only watch TV.
You love TV.
I do. I'm a real nut for television.
That's true. That's a true statement. I don't even own a TV.
That's also true.
Yeah, I'm
But
not nuts for TV.
Don't be fooled, folks. He's got a computer the size of a refrigerator that plays TV shows.
That's not true.
That's impossible. I wonder if one day there'll be refrigerator-sized TVs.
I mean, you gotta dream big.
Literally. That's what I'm doing right now.
Fun. Let's see. Do we have messages? Let's see what we got.
It looks like we do.
Julie and Jillian, go Zach Mark. Megan Murphy Jackson, love that song. Bobby Arthur, hi.
Bob Arthur. He prefers to be addressed as Bob Arthur.
Said, miss you guys, sound awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Connie Donahue, you two are awesome.
Thank you, Connie.
Kate Steinberg, so good, all caps.
Thank you, Kate.
Bobby Arthur said, what's Star Wars?
It's a film series. That's all I'm going to tell you.
You should check it out. It's
To
cool.
say any more would be to spoil. And snitches get stitches.
You ready?
Yeah.
Slow song, new song. This is another new song.
This is another new song. It's called When You Were Still Mine. I can tell there's something more important on your mind. Remember when your heart was in the same place as mine? I've been waiting all night, and I don't want to fight, but I can tell there's something more important on your mind. It was never the right time. Maybe on a Saturday, or
change your mind, but you did it anyway. Don't let go now. We can try to do it better this time. I can make you feel the way you did when you were still mine.
That was the end.
We got some low battery over there.
Oh boy. It's all right. We got 20%. It's going to be okay, Instagram.
Hey.
Instagram, we're back. Everything's okay. We're in low power mode now. We got plenty of time, plenty of battery.
Nobody panic.
It's all right. Everything's all right. Speaking of things that are all right, Mark and I have a handful of originals we'll be playing for you tonight, and those were 3 of them. But as we just started working on this record in April, we decided to also add a handful of cover songs that we feel kind of fit theme and have inspired us to write. And this is probably one of my favorite songs ever written, I think.
Wow.
I think that's definitely the case.
It's a bold statement.
I think it's here. I'll go even bolder.
I'm ready.
I think it's one of their best.
That's fair. They don't know who they don't know what we're talking about.
Well, you will
Stay tuned.
real soon. Yeah. Here's a song by an English band from Manchester that got super famous in the 90s. And that's all I'm telling you.
See if you can figure it out.
See if you can spot this one.
Yeah, I'm ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's electric. She's in a family full of eccentrics. She's done things I never expected, and I need more time. She's got a sister, and God only knows how I missed her. And on the palm of her hand there's a blister, and I need more time. And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, and I need more time. And I want you to know what I'm saying, but I need more, 'cause
I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She is electric and I'm electric too. She's got a brother. We don't get on with one another, but I quite fancy her mother, and I think that she likes me. She's got a cousin. In fact, she's got about a dozen. She's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, but I need more time. And I want you to say, you know what I'm saying, but I need more, 'cause I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. She is electric and I'm electric too. And I'm electric too. Can I be electric too?
Thank you.
Can you guess that band?
I don't think they can.
It's tough.
I think you can. I was lying just then. I think we should take some questions from the audience. What do you think, Mark?
Let's see what we got. Let's go to the tape. Let's go to Mo for the results.
Mike, I'm standing here looking at the questions from the audience. JR, take a little drink of water.
Denise Peterson. Loved it.
Thank you, Denise.
Laura Michelle. That was dope.
Thank you, Laura.
From Manny. Clapping emojis.
Ooh,
Adam Bissonette. Fire emojis.
we like applause and fire. We do like fire, but not like in a weird way.
That song was fire.
That song was fire.
Yeah.
You're fire. That shirt is fire. You know what? Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute and appreciate Mark's shirt.
We're going to set a timer for a minute.
Okay.
That's too long.
Don't spit water on me. That almost just happened.
I'm going to tune this again.
So while Mark's tuning, I'll tell you about the next song. The next song we're gonna cycle back. We're gonna go back to an original. This is our most recent song. We finished it 2 days ago, and it is it's a slow song. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's slow. I think the tempo is 100 beats per minute.
For those of you playing along at home.
Well, but we play it in halftime, so it's more like 50.
50. That's slow.
That's a slow song. I wasn't lying. And some of you know this already. In the soon-to-be album version of this song, we actually used a Pop-Tarts wrapper and some granola for percussion. So for those of you budding songwriters tuned in, don't be afraid to use a Pop-Tarts wrapper and a bowl of granola.
Yeah, it got a really good like sound.
But you have to have the right technique. We discovered that if you're using Pop-Tarts for percussion, you have to
on the edge.
and
roll. You gotta roll your finger.
It's like think of it like an upside down Tony Hawk, like half pipe. That's the method you want. Nice flick of the wrist, a little roll on
We'll
this.
post the tutorial.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, a little YouTube tutorial.
We're gonna use our ring light and post a Pop-Tart wrapper tutorial.
All right.
Here's that song.
You tell the folks what it's called. Did you tell them what it's called?
I didn't. It's called Just Tonight, which I know there's a couple other songs called Just Tonight. We're going to get past it. All of us together.
We can do it.
We can. We will.
Gotta remember how our own songs go. This is the first time we've ever played them.
That's true. We didn't mention that. All these new songs, this is the first time we've ever played them live. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this. We're so happy to be here, and thank you for giving us an avenue to road test our new material.
Yeah. All right. G minor for this key for everyone playing along.
G minor for everyone playing along,
G minor.
which is like G major,
It's
but
minor.
more minory.
That's a good explanation.
It's accurate.
That's very true. All right. You're not.
I am ready.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
You can take my sweater if you're feeling cold. We'll drive to the ocean if you wanna go. It's quiet here when everything is closed down. In August there's nowhere to get away. But for now in winter, you're finally alone. If you change your mind for just tonight, and even if we don't have tomorrow, just tonight. I can hear the rhythm, follow the rain. It's drawing shadows all over your face. You wrap your arms around me like you don't know how to let go. When you start to kiss me, you don't hesitate. If you change your mind just tonight, and even if we don't have tomorrow, just tonight. We're holding on like fog on a window pane. And you grab my hand like you'll never feel the same. Don't stop now, don't wanna face the storm. If you stay with me, I promise I'll keep you warm. Change your mind for just tonight, and even if we don't have tomorrow, just tonight. If you change your mind for just tonight, and even if we don't get tomorrow, Thank you.
We did it. We made it.
I apologize that there wasn't that wasn't more Pop-Tarty.
Oh yeah, we forgot.
We
the
gotta work.
Pop-Tart
We gotta
part.
work on that. With 2 people, I mean, you really. Let's be honest. You really need a designated Pop-Tart,
Pop-Tart
a Pop-Tarter.
percussionist.
I think
Ooh,
that
Pop-Tart percussionist.
the Pop-Tartist. Is that weird?
It's a little weird.
Did I make it weird?
It's a little weird.
We were on a upward trajectory, and then I made it weird. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. We out here. Let's see what we got.
Let's go to Mo. Does anyone remember the show Guts?
Global Guts.
I'll give you 21 seconds to respond because I'm told that's how long it takes for the messages to get to us. Yeah, Guts. Well, Global Guts was a different thing.
We got a couple things in the chat. You want to go to the chat?
Yeah.
Someone said, "Who has been giving you your hair care? Your hair looks good."
Thank you. This is self-administered. I grabbed a cheeky bit of some forming clay. It's a light hold, and I just kind of go back. And you'll notice throughout the night, it starts to lose a little bit of its lift, so I have to keep going back.
It's a problem.
That's the truth. I think we have a question on Instagram too.
We got one from Denise Peterson. Tell us about your writing style and what and who inspires you.
Oh, that's a great question. So, our writing style is Mark and I each have a bunch of voice notes on our phone. Like when you get an idea, just run to the quickest recording device, whether it's a Zoom or voice notes on your phone, and we record the idea, but leave it in the idea stage because we find that when we're in the same room, when we can kind of chip away at it together, it yields better results. I find it as a writer, I take my idea to a point as far as it can go, and then when I get stuck, I tend to lose my get up and go. But when Mark and I write together, he'll say, well, what if we try something like this? And then we kind of keep each other going in that way. But I think the thing we've done differently on this record to writing in the past is we've done it all through recording. Like we'll record it as if it's going to go on the record and try to get the best takes we can. And we're sort of producing while we write. And we'll definitely put it in the hands of a better producer than us when the time comes. But so we like to record things down. And then if we really get stumped, then we just try to write something stupid because it makes us laugh and it's fun and it greases the wheels a little bit. So we have a lot of dumb songs.
We do that all the time. If we're stuck on an idea, we're like, oh, we're not figuring it out. It's not happening. We're like, all right, let's write the silliest song imaginable. And then there's just no rules. Nothing matters. It gets you psyched. It gets you creative. It gets you laughing. And then when you come back to the real song, you're like,
something that sounds good.
And
but so everyone knows, not to interrupt you,
it's okay.
so that everyone knows, the plan right now is the best dumb song we write is going on the record. So it's going to be somewhere between 5 and 10 songs that are deeply personal and about, daily struggles or about things that inspire us. And then at
maybe
the
a song
very
about
end,
pancakes.
something about pancakes being stapled together. I'm going to look at the Instagram because we got a question on the Instagram. Talk to the people, Mark.
I was going to say the other thing we do too is we've been writing most of our music ideas not on our primary instruments because Zach is a guitar player. I actually play drums most of the time, but Zach's been writing on keyboard. I've been writing on keyboard. I've been writing on guitar and Zach will attest to this, that you go to muscle memory. You just do the same things you've done a million times. So when either one of us sit at a keyboard, we're like, and you just come up with different stuff that you would never play on a guitar.
Yeah, it's the best thing you can do as a songwriter is just put yourself out of your comfort zone. And when we write on keyboard, we end up coming up with things where we're like, oh, that's cool. Or sometimes you'll play something and it'll be completely by accident. You'll come up with a really cool idea. So yeah, most of this record has been written on keyboard.
And neither one of us play.
Neither one of us play.
Connie Donahue says, for those that may not know, Zach is a Pop-Tart aficionado.
That's true. I've eaten a lot of Pop-Tarts. I think as the rankings go, people rank me more as an Oreo aficionado and then Pop-Tarts after that.
Also real
Oh, okay.
I read the question, just repeat it.
That's a great suggestion. The question was, tell us about your writing style.
You want to do one more and then play a song?
Yeah.
We have a question about what's your favorite guitar to play?
Probably this one right now. I go through kind of phases, but this one, it's really comfortable. This is a Suhr Classic Antique. It's really easy to play. You hear a lot of guitar players say you want a little fight in it, and you want to make sure it's not too easy. And I am not at all like that. I want it to be as easy as possible to play. And yeah, I oscillate between this Suhr and I have a Gibson SG that I love very, very much.
I like to play drums. So I have a DW drum kit. No one asked me this, but I'm just going to say it.
All right.
I like to play my DW drum kit with Zildjian cymbals.
But tonight, Mark is playing a Martin DX1.
Not mine.
It's mine.
It's his.
Sounds great. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm trying.
So we got a few more songs for you. Got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah,
15.
we could do 3 or 4 more.
We're gonna play
That one.
the next one.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This record has really influenced me. Like we were saying earlier, we've been playing a lot of keys and a lot of synth on this record, and I was very much inspired by The Cure. They have an album called Wish, which has been a huge influence on me. And my favorite song on the album, it's very cliche of me, but it's a song called Friday I'm in Love. We're going to play that for you right now. After I take a quick sip of water.
We got even lower battery over there.
Press close for me there.
Yeah. I do have a phone charger if we have a way to do this.
Nah, I think it's good. Nah, it's good.
Okay. We're just going to go for it.
Yeah. And it's impossible to sing this song without an English accent, so I'm gonna try not to offend anybody with my terrible English accent, but it might slip out a little just because I think we all wish we were Robert Smith.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
He's a hugely successful and influential songwriter.
True. That's true. Let's do it.
Great hair.
That's also true.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you, it's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you could fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start, it's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack. Or Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Watch the walls instead, it's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. Friday, never hesitate. Dressed up to the eyes, it's a wonderful surprise to see your shoes and your spirits rise. Don't you frown, just smile at the sound. Sweet as a sheep spinning round and round. Let's take a big bite, it's such a gorgeous night to see you eat in the middle of the night. Can't stop getting up with this stuff, it's Friday on
taco Thursday, never looking back, it's Friday, I'm in love. Monday could fall apart, Tuesday or Wednesday break my heart, or Thursday doesn't even start, it's Friday, I'm in love.
Thank you. We got about 7 minutes left. We're going to do these last two for, oh wait, I'm totally wrong. We have more than 7 minutes left. I was looking at the wrong clock. Everything's fine. Everything's
We
fine.
got 13
We got
minutes
13 minutes left, which is almost double.
left. That's true.
So earlier this year, one of my favorite songwriters, a guy named Adam Schlesinger, who you guys may know from a band called Fountains of Wayne, he also wrote songs for the Click Five. He wrote That Thing You Do for the movie That Thing You Do. One of my favorite songwriters. He passed away, and I was devastated by that. And Mark and I had been working on this song that didn't have a lyrical direction yet, and I couldn't stop thinking about Adam. So we ended up writing that song about him, and this is that song. Hope you guys like it.
We do the switcheroo or? Nah. Okay, cool. Hold, please.
Mark's gonna play lead guitar on this song.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's a lead.
Oh boy. Here we go.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Isn't he a great guitar player? I've always told you you're a great guitar player.
I appreciate you. You're a very nice person.
Thanks.
Did I ever tell you that?
I think you
I'm
have.
going to tell you right now.
Thanks. In front of all our
In front
friends.
of all of our friends here. Okay. Let's see. Is that in tune? Are we in tune?
Yeah, we're in tune. All right, hope you guys like it. Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never told you anything. Really hoped that you would read my letter. I tried to win it with one swing. Now you left New York for nothing better. I'm out on an island. It was you I was trying to find. Almost had you in my hand, and I thought we'd have all kinds of time. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. Never showed you anything. I brought some things I wrote on sheets of paper. I think about you every day. I thought with you I'd be a little safer. And out on an island, it was you I was trying to find. I almost had you in my hand, and I thought we'd have all kinds of time. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it. I wanted to say it, to say it, to say it.
Made it.
We did it.
I was trying so hard on guitar not
You
to mess
nailed
up.
it. You nailed it. I told you. Lead guitar player, Mark Fortier.
Oh, that was stressful.
That was your lead guitar debut.
My first time playing in front of real people.
I was deeply moved.
Thank you.
And not just because that's an emotional song, but because you were playing with such purpose,
I was.
such intent. He was intent on playing with purpose.
Got time for one or two more?
I think we got time for we can probably I feel like we can probably squeeze two in.
Okay.
I feel like.
Let's do it.
So because Adam is one of my favorite songwriters, we'd like to play one of his songs now. Here's a song by Fountains of Wayne called Bright Future in Sales. Now I get to play a little lead guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it should be.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
1, 2, 1, 2. Sleeping on a platter at the Port Authority, waiting for my bus to come. Serving scotch and sodas at the office party, and I don't remember where I'm from. I think I had a black wallet in my back pocket and a bus ticket and a picture of my baby inside. And if I make it home alive, I'm gonna get my shit together. I can live like this forever. Now I've come too far and I don't wanna fail. I got a new computer and a bright future in sales, yeah, yeah. Bright future in sales, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Headed for the airport on a misty morning, gonna catch a flight to Baltimore. Try to kill an hour with a whiskey sour. At this time I might have just one more. I gotta do some quick reading for the big meeting, but my head is spinning and I can't quite open my eyes. And if I make it home alive, I'm gonna get my shit together. 'Cause I can live like this forever. No, I've come too far and I don't wanna fail. I had a new computer and a bright future in sales, yeah, yeah. I had a line on a brand new account, but I can't seem to find where I wrote that number down. I'm trying to focus, I'm staring at the screen, pretending like I know what all those little flashing lights mean. Quick reading for the big meeting, but my head is spinning and I can't quite open my eyes. I'm gonna get my shit together. I can live
like this forever. And I come too far and I don't wanna fail. I got a new computer and a bright future in sales, yeah, 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 yeah. Bright future in sales, yeah, 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 yeah. A bright future in sales, yeah, 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 yeah. A bright future in sales, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you.
Hey, we lost our Instagram friends.
That's all right. Sorry, Instagram.
They can't hear you.
Just Facebook for now. I'm saying sorry to Instagram on Facebook. If Facebook owns
That doesn't
Instagram.
make sense. That's
Mark,
true.
talk to the people for a sec. I got to get my capo.
Are we doing?
Yeah, last one.
We're doing the last song.
The last song.
This is a Zach Comtois original from 2008.
Yeah.
Was I right?
Yes.
I was right. From 2008.
Which means we're old.
That's true. This will be the last show.
This is
the last show.
the
The
last
last
show.
song of the
Easy.
Maybe it is the last show of the evening.
It's the last show of the evening
For us.
as far as we know.
Yeah.
We want to thank you guys so much for having us. This has been. We want to thank Hudson River Park for having us. Sunset on the Hudson is something we've been looking forward to for months, like I was saying before. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We want to thank you guys so much for having us. Here's a song called "I Thought I Knew." We hope you like it. And again, if you want to find out future updates about the band, check us out on Instagram at Zach Comtois, ZACHCOMTOIS, and at Hi, my name is Mark F.
We're still working on a band name.
If you have any suggestions,
Let us know.
Send us messages on Instagram. It's going to be great. Song's called I Thought I Knew. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't want to need to tell you this. If it makes you feel better, there's something that you missed. There's no way forward from here. Let me make this clear. This is me moving on. Where are you, Jay? I thought I knew. I know the pain you're going through. Where are you, Jay? I thought I knew. It's a shame we're missing you. This makes you angry, but I'm not to blame. I bet that after a while, you might forget my name. Start crying if you must, 'cause I'm clearing off the dust. This is our final song. Where are you, Jay? I thought I knew. I know the pain you're going through. Where are you, Jay? I thought I knew. It's a shame we're missing you. There's no more talking. I've started walking. Forget about the Christmas gifts and memories that aren't worth saving. We are over, 'cause I know the way to do the only brave thing. Where are you, Jane? I thought I knew. I
know the pain you're going through. Where are you, Jane? I thought I knew. It's a shame we're missing you. Where are you, Jane? I thought I knew. I know the pain you're going through. Where are you, Jane? I thought I knew. It's a shame we're missing you. We're missing you. We're missing you. We're missing you. We're missing you.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you had a good time. We sure did. Hope to
Thank
see you next time.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much. That was really fabulous. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks to everyone for joining in for the last Sunset on the Hudson of the 2020 season. You can check out a bunch more programming that we still have that will go through the fall at hudsonriverpark.org. We have dance, educational programming, kids programming, and much, much more. Be sure to check it out.